Today, we're gonna learn how to do a truck stand, or as it's also called, a no-handed 50-50. Looks like this. So, it's called a truck stand, but its other name is also called a no-handed 50-50, not to be confused with the 50-50 grind. That's 50-50. This is 50/50 because what me and my friends think is that one foot is over the board, one foot is under the board, making it a 50/50. So that's just kind of what the trick is. Because I showed you the no-handed 50-50, just the regular 50-50, you'd simply just take your hand and do that.
Okay.
So there's lots of ways to do this trick. The easiest way is to simply be on your board, press down into a nose stop. You'll take this foot, put it right underneath the truck there, and then in one swift motion, you're gonna rotate the board, this foot coming along the board, ending here, and this foot ending up right here. You'll probably wanna just like get used to just being in this position, because the first time you do it, it's probably gonna be a little bit weird, a little awkward. There's no shame in holding on to something while you try it. Fence here, that way you don't have to worry about your weight. You can get the feel of going up into the truck, kind of like that, and you can just kind of hold it, get comfortable with it like that. And when you're ready, take it to a nice open area, and it's one really quick motion, so just watch what my feet do.
Yeah. So I gotta learn that.
That's the easiest way to get into it. There's other ways, obviously. You can just hold it and step up into it like that. More difficult ways, the half kickflip catch into it. And for that, you're gonna wanna move a little bit fakie, because as you're moving fakie and pop the board up, when you catch it, you'll want the momentum of moving that way to kind of stick you into place. If you're moving the other way, it's just gonna fall down like that.
Okay, yeah, I've done that before, and I do have that problem. But if I'm going up a bank, it works really well.
Banks? Yeah, this trick is great for a bank, especially this half flip version that I'm about to do. So it's basically half of a kick flip, and then you're just gonna wanna clap your feet together, pinning the board in between you. Also recommend shin guards, because this trick does nothing but hit your shins, even if you do it correctly. So let's do the little half flip, get a little fakie push. The hardest part is clapping your feet together, like knowing when, because normally you don't practice half of a kick flip, so just getting used to that alone is hard enough, but you get used to it. So the fakie roll just helps to just stick it into place. You can also just do it just standing still, but the fakie roll gives you that prop.
Yeah, it's a good tip.
Just another trick that helps to learn this is a Casper. Just because one foot is over the board, one foot is under the board. It just kind of gets you into the feel of that. But the reason the truck stand makes it a little harder is because your foot doesn't have much of a surface area. In Casper, you've got your whole tail. The truck, you've got to land it right there. And you want your foot to be diagonal. You don't want that because you'll wobble.
Okay.
So diagonal, that like really puts it into place there. And that really squares off the truck. And that's a truck stand.
I've noticed some people put grip tape on their tail, some freestyle people for Caspers.
They will, yeah.
Is that something you've ever tried, or is that something that just not necessary? Or
it does help because it does just help keep your foot from sliding off. There's also freestylers that will put what are called skid plates. They're these plastic little plates that go along the nose and tail of the board, and they just screw in, and it's kind of a raised thing, so when your foot's there, it prevents your foot from sliding off of the board. And I mean, the other purpose of skid plates is freestylers will do this a lot. A lot of dragging of the tail, so they put skid plates there to just prevent, completely going razor tail.
why are freestyle boards so flat? Why are they flat on the nose and tail?
It's a preference of freestyle skateboarders. They just prefer not having concave because many of them don't do ollie pop tricks. Most of the tricks that they're doing are old school kick flips like this that doesn't require an ollie pop. And so they just they prefer not to have concave. And I guess it's kind of just what you grew up with. I mean, I grew up skating a standard street popsicle shape. And so I learned all of the same things that you can do on a freestyler board on this.
So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.